I predict a Duke's victory.
Welcome to another and maybe the last episode of the Crush Fantasy Football Podcast. Dillon, we are halfway through February and it hasn't felt like winter yet.
It's so warm. I mean, wait, first off, the tease of maybe the last Crush Fantasy Football episode ever, that
glossed over.
That was like scary. I mean, I feel like we're really leaving people, in the lurch with that teaser.
Dude, I think Clem will be sad. I think Jake will be sad. And I think our other 50 million listeners will be sad. But it's not the last. I don't know. Do you want to get into this now? I was just going to leave it with a hanger. I was just going to leave it with a hanger.
I think it's more to come. Yeah, I think it's a more to come kind of situation.
Yeah, there's no such thing as like last, right? Until you die. So if you're not dead, then this can't be the last Crush Fantasy Football episode.
This is a Buddhist podcast. We don't die, we reincarnate.
Yes.
Is that Buddhism?
God, amazing. Yeah, probably.
Is that what that is? Okay, cool. Well then, yeah. So that's.
I actually don't think it's
fully.
Buddhism. I don't think it's Buddhism.
It's like Hinduism or something.
Yeah, I think it's Hinduism. But I don't want to offend more people by guessing.
Too late. We've just offended 2 billion people.
Dude, we'll check them off of our TAM. Like our TAM just decreased. Like the TAM of this podcast is like 2 million less people, which is actually good. It feels more attainable.
Yes, it's more focused. It's a more focused marketing plan now that no Hindis want to listen to us.
It's niche.
Was that a hard H? Like I saying that felt weird.
I think you just doubled down. No, you doubled down we just got to 4 million. It's wrong. I think it's billion. I think it's way more.
It's like that. It's like the Office episode when Michael asks Oscar, what can I refer to you? What do you like being called instead of Mexican? And Oscar's like, no, Mexican is right. Like that's how I just felt with Hindi.
All right, we're on the clock today, Dillon, as you know. So we're going to get started. Take Montezuma. Take Montezuma is sponsored by The Live, The Working, the most beautiful website on the earth that the AI bots are crawling left and right. Swag season. Use promo code, a real freaking promo code, Crush Fantasy Football for 15% off. You shouldn't even have to use the promo code. I think you can just check out and automatically get the promo code. So Crush FF for everybody, 50% off soiree season. Take Montezuma. Dillon, we'll start with you if you have one.
Yeah. Well, really quick, there was to your point a brief glitch where everyone was getting the promo code, but not anymore. Only Crush Fantasy Football listeners. We have slated the CEO of soiree season for next week's pod.
Next week.
We had her this week, but then she had an emergency soiree season meeting come up.
Yes.
And, it's tough to get a CEO. So we're just trying to get her on the pod whenever we can. And it wasn't James bumping her at the last minute, if that's what people are thinking.
Dude, I feel like we should have got some bigger kickbacks than we did if everybody was using our promo code. I wish that glitch happened like 2 years from now. It's like the kickbacks would have been better.
Kickbacks would have been great. Have we worked out our kickbacks, by the way?
No, that's in discussions. Maybe we can work that out on the pod next week.
Let's
a live negotiation. Yeah, a live negotiation on how much revenue we're going to bring to soiree season.
Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. All right. So my I didn't really have Take Montezuma, but this is just something that I went to Hawaii over Christmas. Not to brag, I went to Hawaii. It's like in grade school, when like the guy comes back, like in fourth grade, he comes back and he has a puka shell necklace, or the girl comes back and she has like the cornrows or whatever because she's been on a cruise. That's how I felt coming back from Hawaii and being able to do this all the time. The aloha hand motion was like the coolest thing. They do this all the time. They like, you let somebody in. If you let somebody in traffic, they'll give you one of these instead of saying thank you. Like out the window, they'll give you one of these. This needs to be a national thing. This needs to be all through America, not just Hawaii. I want to be throwing the hang loose signal, 24. Like when it's cold out, you just warm up throwing a hang loose. And like as a thank you, like no more, hey, like thank you or like sorry or like whatever. Always just throwing the hang loose. You're on the same page. Everybody's vibing. So that's my take Montezuma. I think if I ran for president, I would run on that. Just purely everybody gets to do the hang loose hand signal all the time.
Dude, which way do you do it? You're doing it like this, like fingers facing. I do it backward. What's like the Hawaiian way? Like what's best practice?
Well, I was doing this
because
it was the traffic example where someone just let me in behind me. And so I'm doing it behind me. So I guess wherever whoever's receiving the aloha should be seeing the back of the hand.
So they should.
Because this is a
hey, that's like thanks for
thanks for letting me in, dude. I've been trying to get in.
Got you.
We're trying to merge for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, got you. Okay.
So, but then if it's like if I'm at a restaurant and they like hand me my food, that's a little something like this. This is great podcasting, by the way. This is great audio.
Just like do it. I love doing it. It's my favorite Slack emoji. It's the one I do the most. I feel like it differentiates me in the workplace. It's like, oh, that's a cool manager, Like
so you think you're like the personality hire?
Yeah.
You're the culture leader.
I'm a culture. Yeah.
Wow.
That's my favorite Slack emoji. So wait, you said aloha though. It's not hello, right? It's
mahalo. Right. It's not hello.
Mahalo.
It's mahalo. Mahalo.
All right, dude, I'm just correcting you. I just didn't want you to offend another like 37 people and decrease our market
no
share.
No Hawaiians, nobody in Southeast Asia. Yeah, we're really screwing our.
Dude, that's good. We're mainland people. Just mainland North America. Mainland. All right. My take Montezuma, I think there needs to be more just like everyday life scenarios where like aromas pop up. So it's like, oh, you shut the bathroom door. Oh, boom, lavender. Or you open the Triscuits, like periwinkle. I don't know. Whatever. Like just like random things you do that like provide aromas. Like open the fridge. Oh, cinnamon. It's just like a waft of cinnamon, and then it goes away. But it's just I want to be surprised with these aromas. I want them to be everywhere, and I want them to be constant. I don't want to have to set them up either. I just want them.
I like this.
I just want them to go through life, and it's like experience candle smells by just living your everyday life.
I like this. I don't like it being tied to food. I don't want to open Triscuits and smell something else, or open the fridge and smell something else. But I like
turn on the TV. Aroma. Like turn on the TV.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, it's like
I love that.
And then it just like smells.
What is the best aroma? What are the best like candles or aromas?
Dude, my candle. I this could be a whole black hole of hot takes. I like dessert flavored candle. Dude, like cinnamon roll candle. Like the blueberry pancake is really good one. Obviously, all the pumpkin ones. Like pumpkin's probably my favorite. Like cinnamon roll, pumpkin spice.
You started with a good idea. And it's now tanked. This is your real take, Montezuma. This is the real insane take. Is that dessert candles are your favorite candle?
I love dessert candles.
Smell heavy.
Yeah,
I feel heavy smelling a like vanilla,
delicious
waffle, like maple candle. No, I don't want that. I want something that's like incensey,
like subtle,
and light, and like flowery. That's what I like.
No, I do. I like them all, but I'm just saying my favorite are the dessert ones. But no, for this idea, you have whatever your favorite aromas are. Like
I like the idea.
Okay, it's
I like the idea. Also, I like I just bought to this point. I also want more aromas in the house, and I've been trying to get back into incense. I don't know if you had an incense phase in like college. If you ever had like a hippie heady phase. Well, anyway, I'm trying to get back into it. So I bought this incense thing off Amazon for like, like this like little fireplace mini thing for like $10. And then I bought, a pack of incense for another $10. The pack of incense that came, it had 500 incense cones in it. It was like a box, like almost as big as my torso, and our whole house smells like a head shop. Like
Wait,
it's
really?
just like, yeah, it's so much incense. I totally overdid it. There's no way I'm gonna get through this much incense. So anyway, now I'm trying to sell incense for like a penny a cone. So if you have
I'll
any
take
interest-
some. Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I
take
don't know
some.
how to work it. Yeah, I'd love it.
You just light it on fire.
Is this what they told you on your solo retreat? Incense? It calms the mind.
Yeah.
Actually.
I mean, there was incense on the retreat, and I was like, "This is."
They had a marketplace on the way out of the retreat, like a gift shop
no
to
gift
buy
shop.
it.
He did recommend me a brand. I don't know if he gets an affiliate link fee, but he didn't send me a link. He just sent me a brand name, so I don't think he gets any sort of bonus.
All right, that's Take Montezuma, sponsored again by Soiree Season. This will be the first time we have a working website link in the video. We're probably a week overdue on that, but as you guys know, the IT team was hungover and drunk, and so everything, well, like our content's been getting out late. That is now over.
When did the Super Bowl? How quick? When did the Super Bowl episode come out? The Super Bowl preview.
Super Bowl preview after the Super Bowl.
How many? Maybe like a week and a half.
A week and a half. Dude, that's okay. That's okay. This
preview for
next year's
no, I was
Super
gonna
Bowl.
say previews. No, but it was relevant to this one. So
there's a lot in there that's really fun to watch with even knowing the outcome of the Super Bowl.
We look even dumber, which is probably more fun to listen to anyway.
All right, but Dillon, why we're really here today is to pay a debt. And as you know, all Lannisters pay their debts. Just a reminder to the folks out there who maybe aren't keeping track at home because the episodes don't come out on time. Dillon and I had a playoff bet. We picked every playoff game against the spread, and the idea was the difference in between how many I got correct and how many Dillon got correct was going to be the number of beer miles the other person had to run. So when we go through this, we added a couple of bets because we were too close at picking. Actually, let's take a step back. Dillon, how does it feel that you would have easily won this bet if we just stuck to the original thing and you didn't add the Broncos over under and we didn't change from, for the Super Bowl, just picking against the spread to our 3 prop bets? Does it feel like you left a little bit on the table there?
Yeah, it feels bad. It doesn't even feel like I left stuff on the table. It feels like I actively took stuff off the table, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like I actively destroyed whatever table setting we had, if that still makes sense. But sliding doors moment was me seeing that picture of the stadium crew testing out the scoreboard for the Broncos. What was it? Broncos. What game was that?
That was not Broncos Pats. No, it wasn't. It was. Oh yeah, it was Broncos Pats. That's what it was.
Yeah, I think it was Broncos Pats. And so I thought it was going to be under. I thought it was going to be exactly like 13-3 or whatever the score they had on that scoreboard
19-3. 19.
Thank you, 19-3. And I thought I cracked the code. And turns out it's been a spiral since. You know, it's just been everything's gone wrong since. My life's fallen apart. I have to run 3 beer miles. And so yeah, big moment for me, big stupid call for me. Of the additional bets that I proposed, I went 0 for 4. So it was that over under bet, and then it was the 3 Super Bowl bets, and you won all 4 of them.
Let's remind people of 3 Super Bowl bets. We did heads or tails. We did over under 7.5 punts, which we really should have done like 10.5 punts.
It wasn't even close.
Me, Nick, and Garrett were loving it. You weren't there because you're on your solo retreat, but Nick and Garrett were locked into the number of punts. They are rooting for it. It got to 8, I think, early second quarter. And then even odd.
I hadn't even turned on the game yet. I didn't get to turn on the game until like a minute left in the second quarter. I didn't even start it yet.
And then that's too bad. You had lost 2 before you even turned it on. That's actually really depressing. You would have been, if we had just done the original bet, I would have been doing 2 beer miles. But because of self-inflicted wounds, you now have 3 beer miles. So let's dive deep into this. My first question for you, Dillon. What is your strategy? Big picture. How are you approaching 3 beer miles? Because we didn't really put any restrictions on how you can do them. I think we just said they have to be done by the end of February.
Yeah, which I think is good because I don't even think I want it sitting on my mind, knowing I have 3 beer miles to do. And get me outside, give me some exercise in this winter. Here's what I'm battling through. I want to rip the Band-Aid off. I want to do it all in one day. I think that's a given. I don't think I can do a beer mile day, wake up hungover the next day, and be like, shit, I got to do another one of these in like 5 days or whatever. So I think it's like rip it in one day. The big issue is, can I do 3 in a row? Realistically, that's like 12 beers, and it'll probably take me an hour to do this. 12 beers in an hour. That's pretty. The day's over for Dillon. By beer 6 in the same hour, I'm pretty close to donezo. So then, do I do 2 beer miles, then nap for like 6 hours, then do another beer mile? Is kind of the question. So I don't know. I mean, I watched the professional beer mile video that you sent over.
You watched all 30 minutes.
More disheartening than encouraging. Like watching the Olympic runner. It was an Olympic runner, not only an Olympic runner, a doping steroid, a roided up Olympic runner who was booted from the Olympics for doing too many steroids. Was going out there and crushing 4 beers and running and breaking like record times, doing great. I mean, I just have a little more, I just have a little more, I don't know what you call it, humility, a little bit more, a higher a stronger moral compass. I wouldn't roid up for this race, is all I'm saying. That's just not something that I would do. But more power to her. And so she does the race, and even she was like, yeah, that sucked. And if an Olympic runner who's roided out of her mind is saying that this sucks, I'm screwed. And also, too, what jumped out at me, I wrote down the quote when I was watching it, but what jumped out at me is one of the professional runners who does that professional 5K every year said, the difference between a beer mile and a 5 or 10K is you feel uncomfortable the entire time in a beer mile. I feel uncomfortable the entire time in a 5K. Like, what is he talking about? So these people are like, oh yeah, it's just like running, except you just like feel bad during it. I feel bad running, period. I don't even need the beer.
I actually think that might make it better for you. It's like, you're not expecting to feel good. It's expectations minus reality, right? It's like you hear running and you already feel bad. So the beer actually has very little effect on you. But let's go back to the 3 in a row thing.
Yeah.
Because I think this is the optimal strategy. I'm just not sure it's possible. So I Gemini'd it. Has anybody ever done 3 beer miles in a row?
Our intern.
And there's no recorded history. So 2 beer miles in a row is a very common event. Obviously, there's 1 beer mile. 2 beer miles back to back with 8 beers is a common event. There's also an event called, I don't know what it's called, but it's the extreme version. You finish 30 beers, you run 30 miles in 30 hours. So that's also an event. It
almost sounds easier.
It represents the absolute ceiling of combining high volume running with high volume alcohol consumption. So I think you have found a happy medium of 3 beer miles that no one has ever done before. So you're going to have to kind of set the tone for if this is even possible, because I don't know if it's possible.
Just to set the groundwork, I mean, like, I threw up doing 1 beer mile when we had our Wordle competition. So I couldn't even finish 1. So finishing 3, but to be fair, I was trying to keep up with you and Lizzie, who are known runners. So this is going to be a light jog. This is going to be almost a speed walk mile. Otherwise I'm just going to be throwing up all over the place.
You know, official rules, throwing up, you add like 400 meters to your run.
Oh my God.
I
thought it said you get a 2-minute penalty. I'll take 2-minute penalties all day. Just give me more rest. I'll see you
Yeah, that's like that's a win.
It's a reward.
Okay, so right now you're considering 2 in a row, a rest period, and then the third one.
I think I would love to do 3 in a row. I just don't even know if it's physically possible. What I would say is the other thing that's on my mind is I'm going back and forth about wanting people to be there because I want the support. I want an excuse to get all the friends out and everybody, you know, I'm imagining people sitting in, you know, grandstands and I'm running around a track and everybody's just drinking beer at their leisure. Like I wish I was. And, but it's going to quickly go from a fun watch, a fun event to sad. It's going to be sad quickly. It's going to be sad watching a 33-year-old man try to run 3 miles and drink 12 beers and you know, who can hardly run in the first place. It's gonna be one of the more embarrassing moments, probably one of the worst hangovers I can imagine of my life. And like, how did you get here? You know, this isn't how I imagined things would be, you know, kind of moment. So I'm going back and forth if I want people there or if having people there, you know what I think is ideal as I'm talking through this? Having people there and I can hit a button when I want everybody to leave and everybody just has to leave.
I like that.
So it's like mile.
We have to
it's
be
like
there.
beer 6.
Yeah. Like you throw up, you're covered in throw up. You're like, I can't stand this embarrassment anymore. You guys have to go have fun. Okay, I like that. What's your strategy for the beers themselves? Are you going all the same type of beer? Are you going cans or bottles? Have you thought through this? It's a critical part of the planning.
Am I allowed to pour it into like a solo cup or some sort of cup?
Against the rules. It has to be from a can. I went through the beermile website yesterday, beermile.com. If they want to sponsor us, they can.
Are they still making the Miller Lite Vortex bottle?
I don't know. Maybe.
Man, that's before your time. That would have crushed with a millennial.
Yeah.
The Vortex bottle spun the beer when it was coming out of the bottle in the neck because it had these grooves. It was like a rifled barrel.
Yeah, I can picture it. Yeah.
So then the airflow was perfect. So that would have been a good option. But I think I'm just going to do a bunch of Bud Lights. You know what? No, Natty Lights. Natty Lights are the easiest thing to drink in the world. I think I'm gonna do Natty Lights.
So cans. If it's Natty Light, yeah.
Cans of Natty Light, lower calorie count, lighter beer.
Might be cheating. I know it's like a 5.0 ABV is kind of standard regulation.
I don't think that's something we've ever followed. I know that's the legal rule. Are we gonna enforce that?
I mean, why
are you going to kick a man while he's down?
It's like IPAs only.
If I'm doing one, fine. I'm doing 3.
Okay. That's fair. Have you thought about warm beers?
I'd imagine those are easier to drink.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the way to go. Maybe like air temperature, you know, whatever it is out. Like, you know, I'll keep them. No, even keeping them outside might keep them too cold. No, but I think that's a great call. I hadn't thought about it.
What's your training regimen look like? Like, what
I'm
going
to focus on the beer training. You know, I think the running is just a day of. It's just a kind of that's a will situation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be chugging every night. I'll probably chug 12 beers, just to get used to the sensation. And you know, the better I can operate 12 beers in, the easier this is gonna be.
Dude, I think you walk around the neighborhood drinking them. Maybe like late at night, like maybe scream a little bit, just like have your 12-pack. Just I think do circles around your street, around the highways with their case.
What was your what's the marathon training like? You do like 80%. Your longest run is like 80% of the marathon?
That's what they say. Yeah, if you're doing 26, you get up to like 18 to 20. But
okay, so I'll do 80% of the beer. I'll do like 2.5 beer miles the Saturday before. Just to train up. That's just a good training regimen. That's just smart.
Yeah, that is. I mean, it's just what the best do. Are you going to? Yeah, I learned the technique from the video yesterday. Are you going to walk while you drink the beers in the chug zone? Also,
Yeah, I would like us
there's
to set up
chug zone, a chug zone, yeah, with tape.
I would like us to set up a chug zone. I feel like going to a full stop at a certain point, going to a full stop. I don't know if I'm going to be able to move again.
No, you have to keep the legs moving, and I think you're probably not going to drink them very fast, so you might have to do like circles, like mini circles around the chug zone. Just walk in circles.
That's a good call.
Yeah,
That's a good call. I think the chug. I'm not even a good chugger, to be honest. This is all bad. This is gonna be all bad. The only thing I like drinking beers.
Yeah,
and that's it. I don't even like chugging beers. I don't like running.
I hope this doesn't ruin it for you. The Vegas line. So we tapped in our friends in Vegas. 4.5 pukes is the over under.
Wow. God, this is gonna suck. That's puking so many times.
What? What's your initial lean? Where's the smart money going?
I think the smart money is going on the under only because I don't know if I can. Wait, question for you to get into the nitty gritty here.
Yeah.
Is 2 pukes like if I go to the trash can and I throw up, stop, and then I throw up again? Is that 2 pukes or is that 1?
That's
okay.
1.
I think it's an under. I think it's an under 4.5. Just because I'm gonna get to the point where I'm not gonna be able to push my body to throwing up.
So you're not
anymore.
gonna run. You're not even gonna run at that point. You're gonna walk.
I think if I throw up 3 times, I gotta rest. I gotta rest.
What's the part are you most nervous for? Like looking stupid in front of people, throwing up all over yourself, scaring kids on the playground. Like what keeps you up at night with this challenge?
It's the overall shame, I think. Just the feeling of inferiority to you for losing the bets.
Yep.
I think it's the feeling of immaturity that I will be showing by drinking 12 beers and running 3 miles, and probably sunburn. That's probably my third. I'll probably have to make sure that I get my sunscreen going. Yeah, those are probably the big ones.
Have you thought about your post 3 beer mile food intake? Like how are you going to replenish the nutrients?
I don't think I will. I think I'm going to go right home and just immediately fall on the bed. I don't think I'm going to have the capability to eat a meal.
Yeah, but maybe get some Ritz or something, just something in the system. I think might be beneficial. I don't know. I've never done 3 beer miles, and neither has anyone else. So really, no one can give you advice on this topic.
I love Ritz. Big issue in my life right now. The gym I go to used to have free Ritz at the front desk, and so I'd grab a couple Ritz. They got rid of them. It's now Jolly Ranchers.
Wow, they want people to be more unhealthy and come back to their gym.
Next
they're gonna give Ritz are incredible, but they want people to gain those calories from the Jolly Ranchers and then come back. Whereas Ritz, they're not that bad.
Ritz is fuel.
Yeah,
Ritz is workout.
Makes you work out. Yeah, make you work out harder.
It's creatine.
All right, I think. Are you secretly a little excited to do this? Is there 1% of you that's pumped? No, 0.
I'm excited for the first mile. I'm excited to do 1 mile. But not even because if I was only doing 1 mile, I'd be excited to see how fast I can do it. But I can't try to go fast in the first mile. That's a terrible strategy. So I don't even know. I think I'm just excited. I'm excited for the friends to get together and have an excuse to be outside and drink beers.
Yep.
But I'm not even gonna be a part of this day. This day is gonna happen, and then you guys might all go out, and I'm not gonna be a part of that. So I don't even get to be a part of this day. That in all reality I created with my 4 extra bets that I decided on. So I'm gonna be there for the first half of the day, and probably in the first quarter of the day, and then I'll be gone. So, I mean, I'm excited to see everybody for the brief 10 minutes that I see everybody.
Dude, your first mile is gonna be 12 minutes. Who are we kidding?
If that.
Oh, all right, dude. Anything I missed? I'm pumped for this day. When are we? We're not doing it this weekend, right? We're doing it next weekend. Like, let's get on the.
I think it's got to be like
It
next
has
weekend.
to be next weekend,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
It's a
we
good
can't
in
do it this
between.
weekend.
We could do it this.
Yep.
Oh wait, no, we can't do it this weekend. Yeah.
We can't do it this weekend. We can do next weekend, and yeah, we can. We'll get some content out of it.
Yep.
See how that comes along.
Yep.
But yeah, so we'll see, man. I'm hoping for the best.
All right, that is the episode. Next time we are going to have a real and live CEO of Soiree Season on the pod for real this time. Dillon will probably not have done his beer mile by then, but who knows? Our scheduling is very fluid at the moment. All right, dude, anything you want to say to the people before we hang up?
No thoughts and prayers for me.
Thoughts and prayers
Please
for you.
just keep me in mind.
All right. You'll keep all the Buddhists in mind.